Okay, hold on, sorry. I was just going to post real quick. Don't forget, Girl Rise Up call is now. I don't know how to type. Okay, so Haley and I, first of all, can you just mute or just try to be quiet? I can mute all of it. Okay, you guys. Okay. So Haley and I were talking earlier, and I even said this in the message thread, like, we're so excited to just be able to come together. Obviously, you guys have been running a very successful group on your own. So we just want you guys to know that, like, please don't think that, one, we don't think you guys know what you're doing, and two, like, we want to take over what you're doing. We just want to combine and join forces together. So like I said earlier today, like, this isn't a call for you guys to just listen to us talk. Like, let's all talk, let's all mastermind, and let's all, like, share fun ideas to make this group, to continue to make this group as fun as it is, as interactive as it is. And yeah, we're super excited just to go over some of the things that we've been thinking about doing and some of the things that we've already been doing that we would like to implement over, but obviously, run it by you guys as well. So, I don't know, what should we start with? I guess like the posting schedule, or?
I think posting's gonna be most important. So obviously, coming from our other group, I mean, our group was almost 400 people. So I think when it comes to like engagement, whatever we were doing was so different than any other group we've ever done, because I mean, there was so much engagement on these posts. And I'm not sure if it was like us kind of taking a step back from using like an intense guide, or if it was just because like what we were sharing was really resonating with people. And it was just little things, like it was, fun stuff like motivational quotes, Shakeology recipes, or, we would go a little bit deeper and talk more about like what's something that you struggled with this week, what's something that you've overcome this past week, share a non-scale victory, all those things that we hear and see all the time. But we did those, I think, really to not necessarily just help our challengers and our clients, but to help us as well, because it gives us something to share about and to recognize our challengers for. And I think that's really important to do. Like, that's obviously one of our vital behaviors. So I think definitely adding that into posting really made a difference. And I think this group, despite the fact that it was so large, we really saw a huge amount of engagement, which was awesome. Not to say that like we can't do anything other than that, because we're totally open to like merging everything that we've done, because you guys have been running a really, really successful group as well. So we're excited with, just to kind of join forces like Amber said. But with joining forces, that means there's going to be a lot of coaches in this group, and we all have active challengers. It doesn't matter if we have one challenger or if we have 50 challengers in this group. We want those people that we've added and that we're helping out on this journey to see our faces. We want them to see us taking that leadership role and that mentorship role. So Amber and I had discussed, because I'm pretty sure there's like 14 or 15 active coaches that have challengers in this group currently. And so we discussed, everybody kind of pairing up and taking one week at a time and just splitting it. And, you could either post, every other day, or take like Sunday to Wednesday, and then your partner takes Thursday to Sunday or Thursday to Saturday or whatever. And so I know, Amber, you took some notes about that when we were talking, if you want to chat about that. But I was thinking that would be a perfect way for everybody to have their face on the page without like just 5 coaches taking the role of posting,
So like Haley said, I started like making like a calendar. We didn't partner anybody up yet, but we were thinking 2 coaches a week. And like she said, if that's and you decide what you want to do, like if that's every other week or split the week, whatever it is, but you are in charge of creating the visual, creating the content that you're going to be posting that day. And we want to make it a requirement that during your week, that you have to go live and you have to engage and interact. We did that twice. We did it twice a week each in our group. And one week I even went live every single day, and everybody loved it. like with just like a different exercise, like a self-love exercise or like just something like that. So we want to make a requirement too that you guys go live at least once a week. Like I said, the content, the visual, like you make it, it's you, it's your week, it's your day, however you split it up. We're also talking about like doing like a challenger of the week, like maybe like if it's your week, you're keeping track of like whatever it is that you guys are doing, like who's posting the most, who's engaging the most. And then at the end of the week, we'll go ahead and recognize them. And if it's okay with everybody, like if we all agree like to do like a giveaway, we could throw in like a few dollars here to like to get something, or if it's your challenger, like you buy it, or like however we want to do it. Like those are just some ideas that we were talking about, because like Kaylee said, it feels good to be recognized, and if they're being recognized, they're going to want to engage more, and if other people see them being recognized, maybe they'll engage more, and then who knows, maybe you'll even open it up to like, I want to be a coach, I want to do what you guys are doing too. So that's as far as posting and all that. Like I said, we started like going through the calendar in the weeks, but we want to pair you guys up into twos. So
what do you guys think about that? You guys can unmute yourselves because I want to hear like what's been working for you guys too. That way we can merge together in a way where we're all teaming up with one another.
So I love it. The challenge of the week I think is awesome, and I think the girls will love it. For our last group, some of the coaches, we went in, I got like shaker decals. So I have some left over that I just ordered extra, so we could even use those to start as prizes. They're like Girl Rise Up decals.
oh, that's so fun.
So those could start us off for a while. It might even, I'll count, because we might have enough for like the whole entire time, or at least the first month or so.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
If that's I don't know what you guys were thinking.
no, I love that. No, like something small is like, yeah.
And if they're then they should have cups, right?
Yeah,
if they're challengers. So,
and if not, okay, well, let's get you on psychology so you get that cup. No, I love that.
I think anytime we ask, like, and you guys can jump in, but like the quotes, I think people love to share.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as like, I also want to add this into like, as far as going like live, like we wanted it just to make like a topic of like this whole theme of the group Girl Rise Up is like, we all struggle, we all have these things. So we were trying to be like deep and vulnerable and like, make them realize like maybe they are stronger than they really are, or they're not alone, and that we're, more alike than we think. And like by us opening up, I think it just made them feel like, oh wow, like just because she is a coach doesn't mean this is her. Like she's like this, like me. So
Jessica had a really good idea.
What? Go ahead.
She said maybe more than one challenger a week because there are so many challengers.
We could do that.
I think that's a good idea. We could do like challengers of the week and maybe pick like 3 people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
2 people.
Totally fine with that. What are you doing out of bed? No.
I have a little idea. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I know too on the weekends, it doesn't seem to be, as full as engagement, with the engagement, just because everybody's busy and stuff. So maybe we could do like a weekend challenger too to help everybody stay on track through the weekend.
Yeah.
I like that.
Weekend warrior or whatever.
Oh yeah, weekend warrior.
Yeah, I think that's so good it was funny, and I'm sure you guys saw it too. I know Kylie was in the group and Paige, but I posted something on a Saturday, and what was it that I posted? I don't remember. It literally had so many comments, and people were responding to other people's comments, and that was like the most engagement on a weekend I had ever seen in a group, because I feel like everyone is off their phones on the weekend like you're supposed to be, like you're hanging out with your family or you're out doing stuff, running errands, like whatever it is. But it's stuff like that. And I think making it more vulnerable and having that deeper connection in your post, even if it's something like short and sweet and to the point, or even if it's just like, who got their workout in today, like who was a weekend warrior, like whatever it is. But just keeping that engagement up on the weekends, I feel like is really important.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think those were all the topics that let me grab my notebook real quick. It's in the kitchen.
And I think too, we need to have and we could do like a Google Doc. I feel like that's the easiest way. So everybody could put in that message thread. Actually, I need to make a new Facebook message with everybody in it. But we could all just throw our emails in there and do a Google Doc and have like a running list of topics that you can go live about, different like posting ideas, sharing what's your favorite shake combo or
that was Haley had said earlier today that maybe we could talk about like in the Flawless Empire how like they're like this is why you should be drinking Shakeology, like XYZ, like here's some ingredients, and maybe some people will be like, oh well, I suffer from this and this, if that helps then maybe they'll be like get on board with drinking Shakeology too.
Yeah, I was saying we should do a Google Doc and put everybody a Google Doc, and everybody can be on it. And we could have like our running list of ideas and topics that we can share about.
Love it.
Now people can hop on, like say it's your week and you're struggling to figure out like what you need to go live about or what you want to go live about, like whatever's on your heart. And like you go on there and you're like, oh, perfect. I'm going to talk about a non-scale victory I had or something I've been struggling with or my favorite quote I was reading from personal development book, like whatever it is. I think that people really respond well to stuff like that.
Haley, I think that's good too, because it kind of reminds me of like the shared leadership in the Flawless Empire page, where it's like if someone doesn't have, like obviously I haven't gone Emerald yet, so I wouldn't share like my Emerald story, but I do personal development, so that's something that I can share kind of thing. So it's like I liked that that's like separated out and people can sign up for what they feel comfortable doing.
Yes, I love that. And I think it's really nice too, because it does give everybody an opportunity to share like, during your week, whatever it is that's like on your heart. I feel like it's so important to just come on and talk about that, because maybe you're really struggling with something and it's hard for you to share that, but maybe it's 10 times harder for somebody else to come comment on there and say that they're struggling with the same thing. So it was really cool. And I think there was one week we posted about struggles and, there were people that had postpartum depression and anxiety and they were just overloaded with stress and whatever else it was. But like the amount of like comments and love that everybody received from that was literally overwhelming. And I think so many people like just had such a transformation when they saw that.
Like I said, just to know that like we're so much more alike than alone and that we're all here to support each other and that you can open up that way. Like obviously this is like all about health and fitness, but it's so much more than that. And that's kind of like where I don't want people to be like, oh, there she is like working out again, because it's way more than that. Like this is a community where you can just feel strong and empowered and brave and just vulnerable, because not every day can you just, open up like that to somebody and be okay with it. So knowing that you have this safe place, like I feel like that's what our group like has formed into. It's pretty amazing.
I think it kind of feels a little anonymous too in the beginning. Like I remember that first post that you did, Amber, and I was brand new to the group, and I shared I have like anxiety, and then you called me and you left me a voice message, and I called you back. Like we were crying to each other. Like I didn't even know you.
Yeah.
But I just think like that community of like we're all in this together kind of thing, and it's amazing, and it just needs to be shared with everyone.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited that we're all like on board. And like I said, if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions or whatever you've done in your groups now, like please like speak up.
I don't have any like right now, but I like all of the ideas that we have. And also Paige, I have 5 of those decals. I'm going to send one out, but I can contribute 4 of them. I'm not using them currently. So.
Awesome. I want one of these decals.
Yeah, you're on my list to send it to, so pretend you didn't hear it. But no, like we all ordered some, and then I ended up getting extra just to round it up so we would get like a price break. So we have some.
Yeah.
So we can make whatever work.
Love it. So fun.
So how many coaches are in this group right now?
What did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16?
Oh my goodness.
16 coaches.
Okay. So there'd be 8 weeks all
Mhm.
when we're paired up together, and then we would just repeat again.
Yeah, well, like in 8 weeks we can like talk again and see where we're at. But yeah.
It'll be kind of nice because it'll be like all through spring, and then it'll be kind of fresh in summer.
Mhm.
That'll be good. It's good timing.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, with a lot of people, I mean, that at least I know are doing 80 day in April, that's a long program. So everybody can have
Yeah,
some.
what is everybody committing to? 80 day? A lot of you guys or no?
I'm
Yeah.
doing before. We
Yeah, we
are
are.
currently,
Okay.
but what will
We
be
just started on Monday.
Okay.
So, months.
I'm 21 day, and then I was gonna do extreme and then do 80 day, but I'm out. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean you have to do 80 day. I was just wondering who's doing what.
Well, with that, I think it's nice when we all do it together because
Yeah.
Amber, it's fun that you're in that test group for
Yeah.
Morning Meltdown. So
No, it's fun, but it's like I was telling Haley, it's like hard not to like say anything or like show anything. I was like, Haley, what am I supposed to show on my Instagram? Like, I don't know what to do.
I'm trying to like pry things from her. I'm like, so how does Jericho look the way she does?
I'm excited.
How long is that program that I have to keep it a secret for?
So I can start to share more. I think, I don't know, like they were like not attacking. They were like, you guys need to read the rules again because people are not listening. And if you don't listen, like you're going to get kicked out of the group. And I was like, I'm just a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't do anything wrong, but I think I can't find the paper, but I want to say May 1st. I think they said we could start saying stuff.
I'm doing
Or like showing more than what right now I'm only allowed to do one 15-second clip. That's it.
I'm doing it as soon as it comes out.
I will tell you that I do like it a lot. Today I felt like I wanted more, but
You're probably gonna get your butt kicked tomorrow.
you know, right? I just like her. She's like just like a badass.
Yeah, she is.
She's got really
How long
sexy
is it?
arms. 100 days.
I mean, like every day. How long is it? An hour?
25 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
That
Are you
kinda
going to be
work out.
on set doing it?
No, I'm not on set doing it.
6 days a week.
It's 100 days straight. Yeah. Yep.
Elena, your face.
Because if you notice, I don't know if you guys like really pay attention, but I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this. We're not allowed to say day 1 or day 2. We have to say workout 1, workout 2, workout 3.
Oh.
I don't know why. Don't ask me. I have. But
Crazy.
anyway, that was all recorded, so don't send this video to anybody because I don't want to get kicked out.
I'm trying to think what else that we talked about today that would be like, I think that's really like the main thing.
Yeah, I said visuals, responsible for content and posting, divide it with a partner, must go live. Are we okay with giveaways and calendars of the week? Come up with topic ideas.
So when will we have a schedule put together potentially?
Well, we could start I was just looking at it like this. I'll show you what I did today. I just didn't put any names because we wanted to figure out who, I was just doing this, weeks and stuff. I don't know if you can see it. So Haley obviously started this week. I'm going to start tomorrow. And then I guess we could just be who wants to
Can we pair up coaches that have run their own group with those that haven't? So that there's kind of some experience versus no experience?
Yeah, if you want to, that's what we can do.
I'm making a group message right now.
Okay.
Because I didn't do that earlier. Can you I'm going to read off what I have, and then can you just like.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Go ahead.
Okay. Elena, Amanda,
Yep.
Jennifer,
Yep.
Sarah.
Sarah. Hold on, Sarah. I don't have Sarah on here. Okay. Sarah.
Hannah 4.
Hannah.
Hannah Hutchinson.
Hannah.
Paige Coates.
Yep.
Paige Smith.
Yep.
Sydney.
Yep.
Kylie.
Yep.
Amber.
Yep.
Who am I missing?
You.
Oh, well, I
Whitney.
Okay. Jessica.
Heather.
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 Jessica.
I put Jessica just now.
Kim Burgess.
Okay.
Did you say Stephanie?
And Stephanie.
Natalie, Stephanie.
Oh, and Natalie. Natalie.
Yep, I just added her. She is on fire.
And tell me about it. Oh my gosh.
She's literally killing it this month. And she's blaming it. Well, she's not blaming it. She's saying it's because it's tax return season.
Oh, everybody's getting the tax.
I'm going to start
reading on the challenger for that too.
Send those tax return people to me then.
No. She's like, I've just messaged so many people every day. I'm like,
good for her. Yeah, good for her.
She's doing really great right now.
So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18?
It says Jennifer, Hannah, and 15 others, and that's including myself. So yeah, I think that's 18. Okay. I just made the new one, and just send your email whenever you can. Because I'm gonna make a Google Doc tonight, and then I'll just make 3 little like bold headlines, and it'll say like topics, live, and that's it. Maybe I'll add some stuff.
And then I guess should we just do like week 1, 2, 3 and then have them just write their name, put their name next to a week? Want to just do that?
Yeah, I'll put that in the Google Doc then.
Yeah.
Easier for everybody to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So since the first 8 weeks, Amanda and I are still going to be in school, we don't care to go with other people if that works out the best, but it's just easiest planning wise to do it together.
That's fine.
And
I mean, just because you're partnered up doesn't mean we can't like all like talk in the group chat and like help each other out. You know what I mean?
Wanted to mention it because we don't mind going with anyone else. We're just like, especially with school and with what we've got going on, like it's easier for me to just be like, can you just do this real quick? Because I think it's done.
Yeah.
They're packaged too.
No, I totally get it.
And also too, for those of you who didn't know this, you can go in and schedule your posts like so far in advance. So if you are somebody who had like one of the last weeks, it may not let you post all the way down there, but you can post like a couple months in advance, whatever it is, couple weeks. But all you do is you go in and create the post. So you'll put in your image like you regularly would post whatever you wanted to post. You can put the caption on it, whatever you want it to say. And then at the little bottom left or right-hand corner, there is like a little gray square with a clock in it. And you can click that and it will pop up another box and it'll say like schedule post. And you can go down to the day, time.
We have to make sure they're admins, right? I'll go in right now. I'll go in right now.
Yeah, we can go add them all as admins. And then you'll be able to do that. And that way, if you know with your partner, like whatever dates you want, if you're doing every other day, if you're going to take the first 3 days, whatever it is, you'll be able to do that. It makes it a lot easier, and then you don't have to worry about it. And I always like to schedule them for like 4:30 in the morning. Well, except the other morning when I slept in because I didn't schedule it.
And then we
both
really
bit myself in the butt with that one. But really, usually I schedule them early because there are some people that are up early just crushing it. Sometimes that's not me.
I do like everyone or like the weekly people doing new visuals too, because I feel like in our group, like we would kind of get stuck using the same ones and then someone would do them and then we'd all use the new ones again. So like, I think that's a good idea for every week for them to
do. So like when Haley, Morgan, and I were doing it, like we all had our own visuals. Like she had hers, I had mine, and Morgan had hers.
Yep.
So I think it just gives like, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say it does really help when you make different visuals, even if it's just a background switch. Like it can still say, obviously, like Monday check-in, Tuesday check-in, whatever, but that's how you avoid people going back to like last Wednesday's post and posting, because we've had that happen a couple of times, but you can always make it an announcement too. So it's like the first post, and that's what everyone will see. But I think everyone pretty much like figures out what's going on and where to post as soon as they see other people doing it. So
yeah. You have to make me an admin too, so I can't do anything.
probably would be good.
Sorry. Yeah. I was gonna do it, but I can't do it.
So this is like on topic but off topic at the same time. When it comes to like the virtual gym in the mornings, do we want to do like some kind of visual for like the different groups and like the different like Zoom IDs based on time zones, things like that?
That's a great idea. So my thought is, what if we make an album and it has like 5 a.m. like a picture, and all it says is like 5 a.m. workout with the Zoom ID.
Oh yeah,
6 a.m. workout with the Zoom ID. That way people say, say Sarah was like, oh crap, I didn't get my alarm this morning, can't work out this morning. I have to work out at 7 o'clock tonight. And then she can go into the album, see the 7 o'clock Zoom, and then she can hop on.
I like that idea, and I forgot to address it. We have to see who, like, look at that thread again and see where everybody works out, because we have to have Zoom rooms for that.
Yeah, how does that work if it's someone's Zoom room, if, like, they're the host, but other people try and get on? Doesn't it usually make you wait for the host to get on?
Yeah, so, like, say if I work out at 6 o'clock, I'm not going to be like, yeah, 9 o'clock people, because I'm not going to be there. So whoever does maybe do 9 o'clock, like, because Zoom is free. So, like, set yourself up with a Zoom room and, like, be like, okay, I'm the host. Here's my Zoom room.
Yeah.
And so what I like to do, or what we did, was you could just make a chat. So, like, I know Hannah has one for the 6 a.m. people, or Hannah 4 has one for the 5 a.m. people, or whatever it is. So if somebody else was like, all right, I need to be added to the 5 a.m., then you're in that group message and say, Hannah can't get on at 5 a.m., so you use Amanda's Zoom link, and you'll just like type it in and be like, all right, guys, Hannah's not getting up this morning. Like, we can use my Zoom ID. It's that way everyone can still work out together. But I mean, there always is the Flawless Empire one too. But when we started doing this and kind of separating away from it, like, it really, I think everyone just kind of like bonded a little bit. You were like, you had people's backs when you went to go work out, and you weren't like opening up Zoom and seeing people that you never see their name ever.
So
right.
If, like, on accident, the person whose Zoom ID wasn't awake, you just kind of say, okay, that's not up yet, and find a new one, like, if anyone's awake.
Yeah. So, like, usually what I do is, like, for the 6 a.m. crew, I have to wake up at 5:30 to get Logan and Lottie out the door. So what I do is I go ahead and like have it pulled up and ready to go. So at 6, I can just hit go. And like, there's some days where like my computer will be slow, and I'll just like hit the chat, like go into the chat and be like, hey, give me 5 minutes, Zoom room will be up, or like whatever. The only thing is though, is with the free, it's only open for 45 minutes. So if someone's doing a longer program or something like that, I just ended up buying the like monthly subscription so that I have like unlimited time, because like I was doing 20-minute workout and someone was doing an hour workout, like it wasn't going to work out. So for me, I just leave it open until everybody's done, and then it automatically closes out after like a 45-minute timeout or something like that. So, and then I just like, when I'm finished, I just turn my camera off, and like everybody else can still be in there and like finishing up their workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's brought another aspect to like the community part, because obviously, like Haley said, like there is the Flawless Empire one, but honestly, like it's just coaches. Like I don't think I've ever seen any challengers pop in there that I know of. But since doing this, I feel like everyone's like, oh, I want to do that. Like, it's kind of scary, but it's kind of fun. And they're doing it because they know who we are. So.
And it's a little bit of like a smaller group too. You're not like logging on and seeing 15, 20 people on there. It's like 7 people, 8 people. Yeah. Like, and it's cool. And then you have a group chat where you're talking to people and you're having conversations with people that are new, and that's how friendships are formed.
Yeah. So we really, we like that. So
we should do a live too, just talking about Zoom, because I have a lot of girls that are like, yeah, it sounds cool, but I don't really get it, or or how do I do it? So
yeah, we should.
Or just a post explaining it even.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Okay, we have like 4 minutes left. So is there anything anybody wants to say or have questions about or wants to like throw in and chat about?
So were we just going to go in and write our names on the Google Doc? Like what week we wanted?
Yeah. I think that'd probably be easiest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll create it tonight and then have like week 1, week 2, and obviously like week 1, Amber and I have been doing it, or we will be doing it. So we'll just put our names in that one.
Okay. So starting next Monday would be week 1?
Yes.
Sunday. Okay.
And what I'll do is I'll say like week 1, Sunday, whatever date to Saturday, whatever date. And then it'll just, that way you can have it on there and just mark it in your calendar or whatever.
Is there like a certain app you guys use to create your visuals?
Canva for everything.
Okay, I have that, so perfect.
It's the best. Honestly, like, I love it. I tried using PicMonkey, but now you have to pay like X amount of dollars.
Weird, yeah.
And
It's weird now, yeah. I was going to say something real quick. Do we want to, because I know you guys were kind of like, using the guide as like a reference or whatnot, but in our group, we would be having like 2 posts a day. And one was like, let's see your food and your workouts. And then the other one was like a topic. Do we want to continue that?
Yeah.
Do you guys like that?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good.
Okay. So like the Monday was like, what are your goals for the week? Like set your intentions, let's hear them. And then also there was put your food in your workouts here. And then Tuesday was like a live. Wednesday was like, what do you struggle? I don't know, I'm making this up. I don't remember what they are. Like what's something you're struggling with? Like let us hear it so we can cheer you on and help you get through it or whatever. But that's where the topics will be on the Google Doc too. So
Okay. So Haley, you want us to send you our email? Is that what you said?
I put you guys all in a Facebook Messenger chat. Oh my God. Your Facebook was
Right
your
now,
Messenger works?
I don't even know what to do. No, it still does not.
No.
Like, it will not let me log on, and it's killing me. Like, I don't know what to do.
your Messenger doesn't work?
Huh?
Your Messenger doesn't work?
Well, no, I'm that or my Facebook account. I redid my email because it was an old email for my account. Oh, it's gonna log off. So anyways, once I did that, it like completely locked me out of my account and I can't get back in. It sends me a code to supposedly reset it and log back in, but it's not working. I cannot get on.
Okay, we have like less than a minute. Okay, if anybody has any questions, put them in the new chat.
All right.
Bye, lovely ladies.
Bye. Wait, did you take a picture?
I did. I put it on my Instagram.
Okay.
Oh. Take one.
Oh, wait.
Hurry. 5 seconds. 5
ready?
seconds. I'm just joking.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wait, who else is taking